coming to new product of vectors aanu kannunathu. The first one nammal cheydadana scalar product or dot product. Now coming to another product which is called vector or cross product of two vectors. Vector product ennum parayam or cross product ennum parayam. So how is cross product defined? Nallathu nokka. Given vector A and vector B aanengil cross product, as the name itself says, cross A cross B or vector product A and B, A cross B is defined as modulus A modulus B in sin theta into n cap. Theta is the angle between A and B and n cap is the unit vector. N cap nu parayumbo ariyam, it will be a unit vector which is perpendicular to both A and B. That is A, B ennulla rendu vectors aanengil angle between them is theta and n cap is the unit vector perpendicular to A and B. Direct, so that A, B, n, vector A, vector B, vector n cap narayunathu form a right handed system. The physics padikkunnundu. Same way A, B, n form a right handed system directed from A to B. A to B ennulla direction aanu, so that it moves in the direction of n cap. So A, B, n the right handed system. It form a right handed system which is directed from A to B, and theta is the angle between A and B, and n cap is the unit vector which is perpendicular to both A and B. So A cross B the modulus A modulus B sin theta into n cap on. And here you have to remember that theta is the angle between A and B, n cap ennu parayunnathu unit vector perpendicular to vector A and vector B, so that A, B, n forms a right handed system which moves in the direction from A to B on A cross B, and it is in the direction of n cap. So what is vector product ennu kandu? Some properties, observations based on vector product endanu nokkam. A cross B ആദ്യം തന്നെ A cross B എന്നുള്ളത് modulus A modulus B sin theta into n cap ആയതുകൊണ്ട് right hand side magnitude is A modulus A modulus B sin theta magnitude ആണ്, but n cap it represents a vector ആയതുകൊണ്ട് A cross B എന്നുള്ളത് എപ്പോഴും ഒരു വെക്റ്റർ ക്വാണ്ടിറ്റി ആയിരിക്കും. Whereas A dot B, what we have defined is a scalar quantity. It will be a real number, but A cross B is a vector quantity. So first observation is that A cross B is a vector. It's a vector quantity. Now A cross B 0 avanamengil, if and only if A cross B is equal to 0, where A and B are non-zero vectors. A or B or 0 anengil A cross B anyway it is 0, but if A and B are non-zero vectors, then ivade sin theta angle between these two vectors must be 0. That means A and B are parallel. So A dot B equal to 0 implies A and B are perpendicular, whereas A cross B is equal to 0 if and only if both the vectors are parallel. So idu pragaram A cross A equal to 0 ennu edam. Cross product within the same vectors is 0, whereas I dot I 1 ആണ്. That is A dot A എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് modulus A square ആണ്, whereas A cross A എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് എപ്പോഴും 0, കാരണം A വെക്ടറിൻ്റെ ഇടയിലുള്ള ആംഗിൾ 0 ആണ്, and sin 0 will be 0. So A cross A is equal to 0, and in this case theta is equal to 0. Whereas A cross of minus A vector is also 0, because A and minus A represents the vector and its negative vector. What is the angle between them? In the ഇടയിലുള്ള angle എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് pi ആണ്. That is, since in this case theta is equal to pi, sin 180 0 again, so A cross minus A is also 0. Now if theta is pi by 2, 90 degree, theta angle between A and B 90 degree ആണെങ്കിൽ A cross B എന്നുള്ളത് modulus A modulus B into sin 90, which is 1, and n cap. So it will coincide with the n cap vector. So if theta is pi by 2, A cross B is equal to modulus A modulus B. Now in view of ഈ ഡെഫിനിഷൻ പ്രകാരം ദിസ് ഈസ് ഡെഫിനിഷൻ ഓഫ് എ ക്രോസ് ബി. മാഗ്നിറ്റ്യൂഡ് എടുക്കാം, മോഡുലസ് എടുക്കാം. മോഡുലസ് എ ക്രോസ് ബി ഈസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു മോഡുലസ് എ മോഡുലസ് ബി മോഡുലസ് സൈൻ തീറ്റ ഇൻറ്റു മോഡുലസ് എൻ ക്യാപ് into sin theta into n cap. So modulus എടുക്കാണ്. So modulus A modulus B sin theta into n modulus n cap. Modulus n cap unit vector ആയതുകൊണ്ട് modulus n cap is 1. So from this result we can write this as modulus A cross B is equal to modulus A modulus B into sin theta into 1, or what is sin theta? Modulus of A cross B by modulus A into modulus B എന്ന് വരും. So sine of the angle between the vectors, നേരത്തെ ചെയ്തത് cosine of the angle ആണ്. So sine of the angle between the vectors is modulus A cross B by modulus A into modulus B ആണ്. Now consider ijk vectors നമുക്കറിയാം, they are mutually perpendicular vectors. So I cross I will be 0. നമുക്കറിയാം I and I angle between them 0. So sin 0 ആയതുകൊണ്ട് I cross I 0, which is same as J cross J, which is same as K cross K. So I cross I, J cross J, K cross K എല്ലാം 0 ആയിരിക്കും. Now what about I cross J? I cross J എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് modulus I modulus J and sin 90. I J ൻ്റെ ഇടയിലുള്ള ആംഗിൾ 90 ആണ്. And what is the unit vector perpendicular to I and J? I J ക്ക് perpendicular ആയി വരുന്നത് K vector ആണ്, K cap. So all this modulus I is 1, modulus J is 1, sin 90 is 1. So I cross J is equal to K cap എന്ന് വരും. Similarly J cross K will be equal to I cap and K cross I will be equal to J cap according to the definition of A cross B. So I cross J, J cross K, K cross I. To remember this, you can consider the figure I, J, K cap moving in the anti-clockwise direction. So I cross J, K, J cross K, I, K cross I, J. Now again let us consider A cross B. A cross B is modulus A modulus B sin theta into n cap. ഇവിടെ direction is the vector is theta is directed from A to B ആണ്. Now consider B cross A. B cross A is modulus B modulus A sin theta into n1 vector. അതായത് this is vector A, this is vector B, directed from A to B is theta and this is n cap vector. ഇനി B cross A എടുക്കുമ്പോൾ നേരെ റിവേഴ്സ് ആണ് വരുന്നത്. So it will be in this form where theta, so the unit vector will be directed from in the opposite direction. That is what n cap അവിടെ ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്നത്. And this is vector A and this is vector B. So if the direction is from B to A, then it is defined as BA sin theta into n1 cap. That is the unit vector will be in the opposite direction. So we can write A cross B is equal to modulus A modulus B into sin theta into n cap, which is modulus B modulus A sin theta into n1 cap. But this will be in the opposite direction ആയതുകൊണ്ട് this is B cross A. That is which is the same but in the opposite direction. n cap ഒരു A B എന്നുള്ള രണ്ട് vectors consider ചെയ്യാണ്. If you consider two vectors A and B in a plane, the unit vector n cap, it will have the unit vectors directed n cap and n1 cap എന്നുള്ള unit vectors ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും. But n cap is directed upwards, n1 cap is directed downwards. ആയതുകൊണ്ട് B modulus B modulus A sin theta into n1 cap is B cross A, the negative of A cross B. അതായത് അതിൻ്റെ ഓപ്പോസിറ്റ് ഡയറക്ഷനിലായിരിക്കും അതിൻ്റെ definition വരിക. So we can write A cross B is minus B cross A. അതായത് A dot B is B dot A എന്ന് dot product കണ്ടു. That is dot product is commutative. But we cannot say vector product is commutative. A cross B, B cross A equal അല്ല. A cross B is minus B cross A because of this definition. So A cross B is always minus B cross A. ഇത് പ്രകാരം നേരത്തെ I cross J K cap എന്ന് കണ്ടു. I cross J is K cap. So J cross I will be equal to minus K cap. Similarly, J cross K is I cap. So K cross J will be equal to minus I cap. The reverse. Similarly, K dot cross I is J cap. So I cross K will be equal to minus J cap. So very important property. So A cross B എന്നുള്ളത് B cross A ന് equal അല്ല. A cross B is minus B cross A. So in view of this, A cross J is K. So J cross I will be minus K and so on. This is a very important property. Now given a triangle ABC, if its adjacent sides are vector A and vector B, the angle, the area of this angle is defined as half into modulus of A cross B. AB, given a triangle with adjacent sides vector A and vector B, its area is given by half into modulus of A cross B. Area of the triangle is equal to half into modulus of A cross B, and the same way given a parallelogram, ABCD represents a parallelogram whose adjacent sides are vector A and vector B. Given adjacent sides of a parallelogram, its area is given by modulus of A cross B. So applications ആണ്, application of vector product ആണ്. Given a triangle with adjacent sides A and B, its area is half modulus A cross B, and given a parallelogram with adjacent sides A and B, its area is given by modulus of A cross B. Coming to properties again of vector product, അതായത് A cross B plus C, distributive property of scalar over addition kandu. The same way distributive property of vector product over addition, cross product over addition, and this is given as A cross B plus A cross C. Similarly, lambda into A cross B can be written as lambda A cross B, or this is same as A cross lambda B. Now scalar product le two vectors component formula ആണെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് ഡിഫൈൻ ചെയ്യാം A1 A2 plus B1 B2 plus C1 C2. The same way, if A is equal to A1I B1J plus C1K ആണെങ്കിൽ and B is A2I plus B2J plus C2K ആണെങ്കിൽ, what is A cross B? A cross B എന്നുള്ളത് modulus A modulus B sin theta into n cap. അവിടെ theta define ചെയ്താലേ നമുക്ക് ആ definition കൊടുക്കാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. Now if the vectors are in component form, what is A cross B? It is the value of determinant ijk A1 B1 C1 A2 B2 C2. അതായത് കോമ്പോണൻറ്റ് ഫോം തരികയാണെങ്കിൽ ഇവാലുവേറ്റ് ദ ഡിറ്റർമിനൻറ്റ് വേർ ദ ഫസ്റ്റ് റോ ഈസ് ഓൾവേസ് IJK, സെക്കൻഡ് റോ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഫസ്റ്റ് വെക്റ്റർ, തേർഡ് റോ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് സെക്കൻഡ് വെക്റ്റർ. സോ ഡിറ്റർമിനൻറ്റ് IJK A1 B1 C1 A2 B2 C2 will give the value of A cross B if the vectors are in component form.